That it was not the overwhelming percentage of the people who said they're loyal to you now, who are loyal to you because of your position on health care. It's because of the position on the war and because of President Bush. And that seems to be the only issue that anybody really cares about. You're trying to expand on that now, obviously, but that's the issue that you think can win this primary for you, is it not?
I don't think that's right. I'll tell you, as I go around the state of Connecticut, the #1 question I'm asked is health care and jobs. Where are the good-paying jobs going, and how come I'm now working in a job where I'm earning less and paying more and more for my health insurance?
It's more than what the polls have gathered, that the #1 issue is the war. You don't agree with that?
Well, I think the war is a fundamental issue. It says so much about what type of a country we are, and it says a lot about what our priorities. And as you've heard me say over and over, rather than spending $250 million a day in Iraq, how come we can't afford to make universal health care a basic reality? But I'm trying to answer your question to show that people take the war and then they bring it home in ways that affect their everyday life, and health care is something I hear wherever I go.
What makes you think as a freshman senator in a minority, I mean, everyone probably agrees, or a lot of people agree with what you've just said, but what makes you think as a freshman senator in a minority party that you'd really be able to do anything? Because experience is the issue that he's pushing.
Because when we win on August 8th, people are going to know that bringing the troops home from Iraq and universal health care were two of the reasons the people of Connecticut turned out and voted to give us an opportunity to go on to November. When we win in November, I hope there can be more Democrats that stand up and take our message when it comes to health care and the war. And I think that's going to send the message to the country. So by next year, we're going to be part of a Democratic majority in the U.S. Senate. We're going to make this happen.
Do you believe this poll? Do you believe this poll? That you're actually ahead of him? Do you actually believe it?
Look, I don't agree a lot with what the Lieberman campaign says, but I did read today that they say it's a very competitive race, and I think that's what the poll said. Yes.
The campaign manager said yesterday that Joe Lieberman's campaign is using sleazy tactics. For example, implying that they planted the story about you quitting the country club in Greenwich. Do you think that that's sleazy, or do you think the public really ought to know that?
I don't know. More to the point, Mark, I'm here talking about universal health care. We're talking about issues.
Sleazy campaign. Do you think that's sleazy?
I think Senator Lieberman's campaign wants to talk about anything but the issues. I'm looking at some of his ads. They spend an awful lot of time talking about Ned Lamont. They don't make me look that good in most of these pictures. And I'm here talking about health care, and if anybody has any questions, I'd be...
Tell us, are you going to release your income taxes tomorrow, and why did you quit the Round Hill Country Club? In your own words, please.
I'm releasing the income tax statement tomorrow. Everybody will see that. The senator can stop his ads anytime he wants to. And as regards the club, I didn't want that to be an issue in this race. I want everybody to know that I'm here. I'm representing everybody in the state of Connecticut. I care about everybody across the board. You know, again, what my plan was to make sure that we can stick to the issues of this campaign. And I thought something like that.
Why did you think that would be an issue?
Look, it's a private club. Hi, ma'am, how are you? Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here.
Why did you think it would be an issue?
Look, the senator is going to pick any little item he can and make that...
Why did you think it would be an issue? Why do I have such a hard time getting any candidate to answer the question? You're just like the others. Why did you think it was an issue?
Because it's a club that is not as diverse as it should be, Mark. I believe it should be more diverse. And if I'm running in for statewide office, I want everybody to know that I'm here to represent each and every Connecticut person. And I want that to be clear.
Why are you afraid to answer?
I just answered it.
I think you answered it 4 times.
Hey, everybody. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.